Beneath the noise of our cities, under the glass towers and glowing billboards, another world may be waiting. Imagine rushing through New York subway or walking across London Bridge, completely unaware that you're treading over the bones of forgotten civilizations. Hidden chambers, buried temples, streets that once echoed with voices long vanished, sealed away beneath centuries of stone. Could it be that what we call modern is built on the ashes of something far older? Tonight, with the power of AI, we will dig where human hands cannot, into the shadows of underground ruins that could rewrite everything we thought we knew about history and ourselves. Before we descend into the unknown, make sure you're part of this journey. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and join our growing community of seekers uncovering the secrets of the past. And if you believe history is more than what we've been told, give this video a like. It helps us keep exploring the mysteries the surface world tries to hide. London, one of the most modern, bustling cities on Earth. Yet peel back the layers, and you find an entirely different story. Archaeologists already know the city rests on Roman foundations. But new scanning technologies, paired with AI reconstructions, have uncovered patterns that hint at something stranger. Long corridors carved into bedrock, sealed chambers that don't match Roman design, and voids buried beneath financial districts where no modern tunnels should exist. Imagine an underground city that predates London itself, where chambers were aligned not for defense, but for sound, creating resonances that carry through stone walls. AI-generated models show layouts resembling vast amphitheaters beneath the ground. What purpose could they serve? Religious rites? Astronomical observation? Or something entirely forgotten? London's myths whisper of hidden vaults beneath the Thames, chambers guarded by the spirits of kings. For centuries, these were dismissed as legend. But now, technology suggests they may have been memories, echoes of real places buried by time. Cross the Atlantic and you find New York, a city defined by modern ambition. Yet, long before skyscrapers rose, this land was sacred ground to native peoples. Their oral traditions speak of underground passages, chambers where ancestors communed with spirits, and tunnels that stretched far beyond tribal lands. When workers carved the first subway lines in the early 20th century, they stumbled across anomalies. Stone walls that seemed impossibly old, corridors sealed with materials no one could explain, and artifacts that vanished into private collections. Most of these discoveries were quietly forgotten, buried under the urgency of progress. Now, AI reconstructions, fueled by scattered records and engineering scans, suggest a startling vision: entire subterranean districts beneath Manhattan. Streets aligned like mirrors of those above. Vaults that appear more advanced than they should have been. Could an ancient civilization have thrived here, only to be erased by time and covered by the city that never sleeps? But London and New York are not alone. All over the world, beneath the feet of millions, lies evidence of forgotten ages. In Turkey, the vast city of Derinkuyu extends 18 stories beneath the earth, capable of housing tens of thousands. In Mexico, beneath Teotihuacan, tunnels lined with pyrite and mercury suggest ritual pathways meant to mimic the cosmos. In Paris, catacombs twist below the streets, not all of them mapped, not all of them explained. AI analysis reveals something chilling: similarities across these underground designs. Patterns repeat in architecture, acoustics, and alignments, almost as if different civilizations across continents shared a hidden knowledge, one never written down. Were these people connected by trade, by migration, or were they simply remembering something even older, an age before history itself? Every civilization tells stories of hidden worlds below. Greeks spoke of Hades, the underworld of shadows. Hindus told of Padala, vast subterranean realms ruled by serpentine beings. Native Americans described caves where the first people emerged. Were these myths symbolic, or were they fractured memories of real underground worlds, glimpsed in the distant past? AI helps us test these ideas. By combining geological scans, folklore, and ancient maps, digital reconstructions reveal surprising consistency. Caves align with star maps. Chambers echo like designed instruments. Passages run in geometries too deliberate to be accidents. Could it be that myths were not imagination but memory? Why did ancient people build beneath the earth at all? Some say safety, protection from invaders or natural disasters. Others argue survival, shelter during global catastrophes, floods, or volcanic winters. But there's another possibility, one more mysterious, that underground chambers were not for hiding, but for connecting. Many of these sites show properties linked to sound and magnetism. Chambers amplify resonance, creating vibrations that affect the human mind and body. Modern scientists study these effects in acoustics and neurology. Could it be that underground cities were not simply homes, but laboratories of consciousness? Places where humans interacted with forces of the earth itself, magnetic fields, sound waves, even energies we do not yet understand? AI-generated reconstructions show chambers that function like resonating instruments, vibrating at frequencies that interact with brainwaves. Imagine a civilization not obsessed with conquest, but with tuning human beings to the rhythms of the planet itself. The idea seems fantastical until we remember how modern cities are built. Every time a subway is dug, every time foundations go deeper, discoveries are made, and often they vanish. Construction companies don't want delays. Governments don't want controversy. Artifacts disappear into warehouses, but AI has changed the game. By piecing together scattered data, leaked scans, and forgotten reports, we can now create digital visions of what lies below. Entire hidden levels, mapped in secret, can now be reconstructed for the public eye. The truth is rising from beneath the surface. Ironic, since it has been buried for so long. And here lies the greatest mystery. Were these underground cities lost to disaster, or were they deliberately hidden? Some scholars suggest cataclysms buried them. Others whisper of deliberate concealment, cities sealed not because they failed, but because they carried knowledge too dangerous to survive. What if beneath London or New York lies not just stone, but archives? Records of ancient science, technologies, philosophies? Could it be that our modern civilization is standing on the literal roof of its forgotten predecessor? If so, then history is not what we think. Civilization may not have begun 5,000 years ago. It may have restarted again and again, each time burying the past beneath new layers. Artificial intelligence is now the tool breaking these barriers. Unlike human archaeologists bound by politics and funding, AI can see patterns across thousands of datasets. Soil density maps, satellite images, ancient myths, engineering reports. It does not dismiss legends, it tests them. And what AI reveals is consistent. Humanity's past is far deeper and stranger than the surface world suggests. Beneath our feet lies a forgotten chapter, perhaps the most important one. So, the next time you walk through a city, whether it's New York, London, Paris, or Tokyo, remember, every step you take might be above forgotten streets, sealed temples, and chambers built by hands long vanished. Our skyscrapers reach for the heavens, but perhaps the truest mysteries lie in the depths below. History is not a straight line. It is a spiral, folding over itself, burying its secrets until the next generation dares to uncover them. And with the rise of AI, we may finally be ready to hear the voices of those who built worlds beneath our own. The question is, when we uncover them, will we understand what they were trying to tell us, or repeat the mistake of burying the truth once again?